You're always studying. Don't you get tired of it? Even if you go to university, won't you just end up getting a normal job?
What are you trying to say? Going to university is really important to me. It's connected to my future dreams.
Do you really think dreams come true? The world isn't that kind. Hard work only pays off for lucky people anyway.
But people who don't try won't get anything either. I want to do what I can.
Well, good luck with that then. But instead of being a bookworm at home, shouldn't you learn more about the real world? Oh, by the way, my friends are coming over today, so can you clean up the living room soon? We'll be using it.
Oh, come on. At this hour? I'm planning to study intensively until tonight.
You can study anywhere, right? Why not go to the library? I heard it's quiet and good for concentration.
This is my home, so it's the best place for me to study. And the library is closed at this hour.
Finding a way around that is called an effort, isn't it? It's for your dreams, right? You should be grateful I'm helping you.
Stop with your nonsense. Why do I always have to be the one to give in?
You're younger, so you should be more adaptable. You can study after we're done hanging out.
That's impossible. There are specific times when I can concentrate best.
Oh, come on, don't be so uptight. This isn't just a one-time thing.
What do you mean, not just once? You're not planning to have friends over every week, are you?
That's exactly right. I'm planning to make it a weekly thing. Everyone says our place is spacious and comfortable.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. How am I supposed to concentrate during exam season with that going on?
If you have good concentration, you can study anywhere. It's not my problem.
Oh, I can't believe this. You don't understand how hard I'm working.
I do, but I think we need a time like this for the family's happiness too.
What are you talking about? You're just prioritizing your own fun.
Don't say that. It wouldn't be nice to my friends. Come on, clean up the living room. I'm busy with preparations.
Wait, why are you taking away my study time?
That's such a terrible way to put it. It's more like we're working together to make use of the house. So, thanks in advance. Hey, do you have time? I want to talk to you about something.
Oh, Cheryl? It's rare for you to message me at this hour.
I know, but it's important. So, listen, I'm pregnant.
Whoa, seriously? You're pregnant? I can't believe it. There wasn't any sign at all.
What's with your reaction?
And I never heard you talking about a boyfriend. Since when do you have one? I'm getting married too, so this is double the good news. The whole family will be so happy. Grandma and Grandpa have been looking forward to my wedding, so they'll be so delighted.
I know. I plan to properly tell them later. I can just imagine their surprised faces.
We really can't thank them enough. They've always taken care of us. They looked after us through the tough times after we lost our parents. I'm sure Mom and Dad in heaven are proud of us now.
So, about the pregnancy, I have to tell you about the father.
Oh yes. What's he like? You're beautiful, so he must be good looking too. Is he someone famous?
It's not that flashy. He's an ordinary person, but he's special to me.
Aw, sweet. So, what's he like? I bet he's tall and manly, someone who suits you.
Well, it's David.
What? Are you talking about David, my fiancé?
Yes, that David. I'm pregnant with his baby.
What are you saying? I don't understand at all. We're about to get married. The wedding is just around the corner.
Exactly. That's why I thought I should talk to you about it properly. Before telling anyone else, I wanted to reach out to you directly.
Oh, wait. Let me take a deep breath. So how did this even happen? You knew he was my fiancé, didn't you?
I did, but feelings aren't something you can just control, you know. He felt the same way.
Hold on. Do you have any idea how much he and I have been through together? You just destroyed all of that?
Do you think this was easy for me? I struggled with it too, but in the end he chose me. So honestly, I think this is just the natural course of things.
Unbelievable. You're telling me you ruined my life just to secure your own happiness? We're about to get married.
I know. That's why I want to have this conversation with you. I think it's important for you to hear it directly from me.
Hear what?
I'm pregnant with your fiancé's baby, so hand over the wedding.
What do you mean by hand over?
You're planning to marry him, right? But now that he and I are having a baby, he's marrying me instead. Canceling the wedding would be such a waste with all those guests and Grandma looking forward to it. I feel bad for them, you know. So I thought, why not just replace the bride, you with me, and keep the wedding as planned?
And what am I supposed to do?
Whatever you want. Stay home and cry if you like, or come to the wedding and help make it lively. Your choice.
Oh, this is a horrible joke. You can't be serious.
Of course I'm serious. If you want proof, we can do a DNA test on the baby. Would that convince you?
But David and I are engaged.
Yeah, but he realized he prefers a prettier woman like me over someone like you.
Why would you, of all people, get involved with him?
Well, as a beautiful executive secretary at a major corporation, my partner has to match my level. He's kind of a big deal at his company, isn't he? Good looks, great career, so I decided to make a move. And guess what? He fell for me instantly. Now, for our happiness and our baby's future, we're getting married.
No, this can't be true.
Just accept it already. You've been discarded. I'll be the one having the wedding. I'll take over all the meetings with a planner from now on. You just stay out of it.
I need to talk to you about something. Monica? What's going on? Have you heard anything from Cheryl? About what? I haven't gotten any calls or messages from her. What's going on? Is it something important? Well, she says she's pregnant and planning to get married. I still can't believe it. Oh my God, she's pregnant? But I've never heard her talk about a boyfriend. And here's the shocking part. It's David. My fiancé, David. No way. Are you serious? That must be a mistake. I can't believe this. I wish it was a mistake. I just confirmed it with David. It's true. How could something like this even happen? How did those two end up in such a situation? He apologized profusely, but I honestly don't know what to do. I feel completely broken inside. Cheryl has always been a bit of a troublemaker, but I never thought she'd do something like this. At the very least, I believed she cared about family. The idea of her going after your fiancé is just unimaginable. Yeah, we have such different personalities and we've never been particularly close, but even so, I never thought she'd go so far as to destroy my happiness. So, what is she planning to do now? This isn't something that can be resolved just because she's pregnant. She says she's going to have a wedding with David. She wants to replace me as the bride. Replace you? She actually said that? How could she even think of something so outrageous? I know. I have no idea how she plans to explain this to you or the rest of the family. She doesn't care about those things anyway. She's the type who couldn't care less about what others think. That's true. But still, how could she do something so cruel to her own sister? She's always been indifferent to other people's feelings. You've worked so hard for all of us. I don't understand why you have to go through something like this. I've only worked hard because I wanted to repay you and Grandpa. You raised us after our parents passed away. This situation isn't connected to that. Still, why would David choose her over you? I don't know. But with the baby involved, there's nothing more I can do. He says he's going to take responsibility. Grandma, don't worry about me. Just go to the wedding. It's still a celebration of your grandchild after all. All right, I'll talk to Grandpa about this and figure out what to do. Okay, talk to you later.
Hey, since we've already spoken about it, I've got a little favor to ask. You'll help me out, right?
A favor? What could you possibly want from me?
Well, I'm planning to have the wedding before my baby bump starts showing, so I need to speed up the preparations. I need the contact information for the venue and the planner you were working with. I just need to let them know the bride has changed. It's not like it's a huge task or anything, right?
Are you seriously just moving forward like this is normal? Have you even considered my feelings? Do you understand what you're doing?
Not my problem. How you feel doesn't concern me at all. Why would I care how a loser feels? I'm in a hurry, so just cooperate already. It's the smart thing to do, isn't it?
In a hurry? You're seriously planning to hijack the wedding you destroyed? That's absolutely disgusting.
What's the point of sulking about it? Do you really think David is coming back to you? Face reality. Everything's moving forward for us now. Dragging your feet won't change a thing.
Even so, I could never accept this. At the very least, cancel the wedding and have yours on a different day. Holding it at the same venue on the same date is beyond shameless.
Oh, it's fine. If anything, it makes it more interesting. A bride swap? It's unheard of. It'll make for an amazing story. The guests will probably love it. It'll be so entertaining.
You're just airing out family shame. Grandpa and Grandma wouldn't be happy about this.
Oh, shut up. Who cares about that? What matters is that I secure my happiness. I need to get married quickly and show the world I have a husband.
Why do you need to rush that? What's the big hurry?
You just don't get it, do you? If I don't, those two will kick the bucket soon.
Those two? You mean Grandpa and Grandma?
Exactly. I need to honor them as their grandchild before they pass away.
Honor them? That's just a convenient excuse, isn't it? They're both healthy. What you're saying doesn't make any sense.
No, you don't get it. It's about the inheritance. If I don't get married and have a child soon, I'll lose out.
Are you serious? So all of this has been about money? Using Grandpa and Grandma like that is so disrespectful.
If they pass away while things are the way they are, I won't get as much inheritance. That's why I needed to hurry up and secure my position.
What are you even talking about?
Grandpa's estate is supposed to be passed down to us because Mom passed away.
I know that. He explained it to us himself.
And his company will also be part of the inheritance.
He's still the chairman, but as the founder, he owns most of the shares.
Exactly, and all those management rights will come to us, or rather to me.
Why would that happen?
Because I'm the only one with a child on the way. Someone like you who's playing wouldn't be able to find a new partner soon, so it's only natural for me, the one with the heir, to take over the management rights.
Wait, did you ruin my wedding just for that?
I didn't think you'd be so sly, honestly. When you first told me you were getting married, I panicked. But hey, now that I'm pregnant and getting married, it's all working out perfectly.
You stole David from me for such a petty reason?
Now, once those old folks pass away, I'll have most of the inheritance and the company's management rights. At that point, I'll make David the CEO, and I'll be the CEO's wife. From there, I'll live a life of luxury forever.
You've got to be kidding me. Forget about me, but wishing for Grandpa and Grandma's death is beyond unforgivable. Have you forgotten everything they've done for us?
Of course I remember. I'm grateful for their efforts, truly. Anyway, the inheritance will be mostly mine. Even Grandpa would want to prioritize me, the one having the heir.
That's not going to happen.
I'm so tired of your sour grapes. Now hurry up and send me the information. Oh, and make sure you don't show up at the wedding. Having a bitter, unlucky reject around would just ruin the mood.
Fine. I don't want to have anything to do with that wedding anyway. I'll send the details later.
Hurry up then. Monica, I've got an announcement for you. It's a special one, so listen carefully, okay? I've decided to send you an invitation, just so you know.
Oh? I thought you didn't want me to attend.
It's just for appearances, of course. You'll mark it as not attending, won't you?
Of course. So everything's going smoothly with the wedding preparations, I take it.
Naturally, all are under control.
I'm glad to hear things are going well for you.
Is that sarcasm? Anyway, the wedding is happening no matter what you say.
Go ahead.
David and I will soon be officially recognized as husband and wife.
Which means no inheritance, house, or land for you.
Yeah, right.
Someone who would steal their sister's fiancé and marry him isn't going to receive any inheritance. If you'd reconsidered your actions earlier, it wouldn't have come to this. But oh well.
I don't understand. Why would I be disinherited?
It's not strange at all to deny the inheritance. to someone who tramples on their family's happiness.
And that's just you saying that, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's something Grandpa and Grandma decided after discussing it. And by the way, I won't be attending your wedding, and neither will they, just so you know.
What nonsense are you spouting? There's no way they'd do something like that.
This isn't something I'd decide on my own. If you're so doubtful, why don't you ask them yourself?
You're right. I think I'll do just that. Grandma, I have some wonderful news. It's really important, so listen closely.
What is it?
It's about my upcoming wedding.
Oh, you're already talking about that. Well, we won't be attending. I believe Monica isn't attending either, right? So feel free to invite 3 of your friends instead.
The reason you're not attending, is it because I'm marrying David?
That's right. I absolutely refuse to go to a wedding with a man who hurt my beloved granddaughter.
But it's my big day.
We've completely lost patience with you. You saw how happy Monica was, didn't you? How could you bring yourself to destroy that happiness? She's your little sister, someone who should be important to you.
It's not like she's that important to me. She acted so superior just because she was good at studying and got into a good university.
Is that what you've been holding on to all this time? You struggled in school, but we never cared about that.
No, she always looked down on me. She thought I was just a pretty face with no substance. I could see it in her eyes.
Oh, that's impossible. She always envied your beauty. To her, you were the sister she looked up to.
That's ridiculous.
And about her studies, she wasn't doing it to show off. She was trying to prepare herself to take over Grandpa's company.
I knew it. She wanted to inherit the management rights all along.
No, that's not it. She wanted to gain experience and prove herself, with a goal of one day taking over the business. She even studied business management at university and earned an MBA.
MBA? You mean master's degree?
Yes, it was all to take over the company and grow it further. Originally, that was supposed to be your father's role.
But she's working at a different company right now.
She's gaining diverse experience first and plans to move to Grandpa's later.
I didn't know that.
Instead of respecting her efforts, you resented her for no reason. If you wanted to go to university so badly, you could have taken a gap year and tried again, but you gave up on your own and just wasted time playing around. What you did to her was nothing but childish jealousy. Your actions were nothing more than petty revenge. I can't consider someone who would bring such harm to their family to be part of it. That's why you'll inherit nothing at all.
Wait a minute. You can't say that. I'm carrying the heir you want. Do you really think it's okay to say something like that to me?
Oh, it's perfectly fine. Monica's gaining valuable experience elsewhere. And Grandpa has said he'd prefer to leave the company to someone capable, regardless of blood ties.
No way!
So we won't be attending your wedding. In fact, from now on, we'll consider you an outsider.
No! Wait, please. Hey! This is all you're doing, isn't it? How could you do something so cruel? I've been disowned because of you. How could things end up like this? It's insane.
Why are you angry? What did you expect? Do you even understand what you've done? I've seen everything you did, so don't act like you don't know what's going on.
I just thought they definitely want an heir. I only wanted to secure everything for myself.
But that doesn't justify destroying someone else's life. If it had been with a proper partner, maybe things would have gone the way you planned. But that's not the case here. Grandpa might have been happy about a great-grandchild, but he cares more about his family, especially you and me, above all else. Grandpa and Grandma prioritize us over themselves. That's why things aren't going the way you wanted.
This can't be happening. I do think about things, you know.
Look, I get that you're desperate, but I have a message from Grandpa for you, so listen up.
What is it? Are you just going to blame me again using Grandpa as an excuse?
Remember how you didn't have a job after school and ended up as Grandpa's secretary? Well, here's the thing. The structure of that company has changed, and you've lost your position there. Grandpa has decided to let you go.
Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Why am I being fired all of a sudden? Does that mean all my hard work was for nothing? Because I took David from you? Getting fired for that reason is unbelievable. There's no way I'd lose my job over something so personal. Grandpa would never fire me.
Actually, from what I hear, you were barely hanging on to that job because of your connection to him.
Excuse me?
You weren't fulfilling your duties as a secretary at all. The only reason you weren't fired sooner was because you were the chairman's granddaughter. But after everything that happened, that protection is gone, so now you're out.
This doesn't make any sense. Why would Grandpa handle things like this?
He doesn't even want to talk to you, and honestly, can you blame him?
I don't believe it. I'll talk to him directly.
I wouldn't if I were you. He's furious, and confronting him will only make things worse. He might even drag Davy's career into this mess. Grandpa has a lot of influence in the business world, you know.
So, there's nothing I can do?
Pretty much. You're not overturning this. Better start looking for a new job.
Fine, whatever.
And that means no inheritance, no house, no land for you either.
What?
Thanks for accepting it so gracefully.
It's fine. I have David and that's all I need. Even if he's not as wealthy as Grandpa, he'll rise through the ranks and build wealth for us. We don't need their inheritance at all.
Sure, if you say so. Enjoy your life with him.
And you? Enjoy your miserable life as a forever single loser. Hey! How far are you planning to go with this harassment? I can't turn a blind eye. Enough is enough.
Huh? What are you even talking about? Why are you contacting me?
Because you're doing something horrible, and I'm calling you out on it.
Calling me out? About what?
I'm living with David, you know.
Yeah, so?
And we're waiting for our baby together. But lately, he's been coming home late.
Maybe he's working overtime?
That's what he says, but it's suspicious. So I staked out in front of his office and followed him after work.
Oh my, that's seriously creepy.
I had to find out if he's up to something shady.
So what did you find?
I saw him meeting you. You guys were sitting in a cafe, talking. I saw it with my own eyes.
Oh, that day.
You're trying to get back at me by stealing him now, aren't you? If you do, I'll make your life miserable. I'll spread a rumor about your affair and ruin your life.
There's no need to worry about that. I only met with him that one time.
What do you mean?
He kept pestering me to talk things over. I refused, blocked him, and tried to cut him off completely. But he started contacting me through mutual friends. I thought it was causing trouble for everyone, so I reluctantly agreed to meet him.
What did he want from you?
It was awful. He said he wanted to get back together.
What?
Yeah, he said he wanted to leave you and start over with me.
That's a lie, isn't it?
It's true. He told me with tears in his eyes that he only got involved with you on a whim because you approached him. He said he never loved you, but felt forced into marriage because of the baby. But you know what? That has nothing to do with me. Betrayal is betrayal, no matter who initiated it. So of course, I shut him down and sent him away. He won't contact me again.
So he doesn't love me anymore? Did he really say that? Oh, I can't believe this.
It seems so. He told me he was fed up with how you always tried to control everything and felt he'd reached his limit. He said he couldn't take it anymore. All those little selfish actions of yours piled up and drove him away. I think he's seriously considering divorce. At the very least, he said he couldn't continue like this.
No! Why does everything bad have to happen to me? I just wanted to be happy.
It's not just you. Have you ever thought about how much you've hurt me? Do you realize how much of a betrayal it was for me? Try imagining how you'd feel if it happened to you. Honestly, this feels like karma coming back to you. You're dealing with the consequences of your own actions.
But what am I supposed to do if he leaves me? There's no way I can raise a child on my own.
That's not my problem. This is the result of your own choices, so take responsibility for them yourself. And don't even think about relying on family. I won't let you burden Grandma and Grandpa. I want them to spend the rest of their lives in peace and happiness. That's all I care about. That's my only wish.
Wait! We're family. Isn't this a time to help each other?
Help each other? Do you even realize that after everything you've done, you have no right to say that?
Still, I do regret some of the things I've done.
If that's true, then the first thing you need to do is change your behavior. Own up to the pain you've caused others and start over. I'm blocking you. Don't contact me or anyone in our family again. This is your final warning. Cheryl and David's marriage didn't last long. Just as I had told her, he couldn't handle her selfish anymore. And within just a few months, they filed for a divorce. Apparently, things got so messy, it almost went to court. Cheryl demanded a large alimony and child support, and David had no choice but to comply. As a result, his life completely fell apart. I've heard he's now living a humble life. Cheryl gave birth to her baby shortly after the separation, but her life since then has been nothing short of tragic. She's been telling people she used to be an executive secretary, but the reality is she's working as a cashier at a supermarket. Every day is a struggle with an unfamiliar job and childcare, and her once beautiful appearance is now unrecognizable. I overheard someone in my neighborhood who knew her from before saying she couldn't recognize her. To make matters worse, she's been completely cut off by Grandpa. She reportedly made a scene at his company claiming she gave birth to an heir, so she has rights. But of course, her demands were outright rejected. Instead, she was strongly reprimanded and told to stop being a nuisance. Even after that, she kept showing up, causing disturbances. I've even heard rumors that the police had to be called on her at one point. Meanwhile, I've been focusing on building a new life for myself with gratitude toward my grandparents. I've joined Grandpa's company, where I'm putting my previous experience to good use and giving my all at work. My grandparents have been wholeheartedly supporting me, and their encouragement is what keeps me going every day.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.